Welcome to Keystone, South Dakota. Good morning, guys. I'm Mike.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we're Van Life Sheldon's Travels. Sheldon, he's our yellow-bellied slider turtle. He's actually awake this morning, hanging out today. But we got to go see Sturgis and deadwood and spearfish the last couple of days. But this morning, we're right back here in Rapid City, South Dakota. And we're going to be heading out of here in a few minutes after we finish our coffee to Keystone, South Dakota, right at the base of Mount Rushmore.
If you didn't know, so we're very excited to go and check it out.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to get all packed up here and get on the road and bring you with us. I think it's about a 30-minute drive through the Black Hills, so it'll be beautiful, guys. So let's get the day going.
Definitely.
Alright, well, it says we're about 33 minutes away. So let's get on out of here. There we go. Well, we weren't the only one here in the parking lot. We kind of stayed over here next to the garden center, but as you can tell, whenever we went to bed last night, I seen about 30 RVs over there. Looked like a RV park. Can't get out of here. There's still a few over there. There's still about 10 of them. We're gonna need some fuel. Get on the road. Welcome to Keystone, South Dakota. See, this
Take the
looks
next
cool.
left onto Reed Street.
We're just gonna ride right through town. We'll get out and walk around, guys. Alright guys, we're right here in the front of town. So there's some free parking, so let's see if we can't find it. Alright guys, well, We made it up through the Black Hills through there, and we finally made our way right here to Keystone, South Dakota. They have free 3-hour parking right here at the front of town. So just find you a nice little spot. There is some parking at the other side of town, like $5, and plenty of motorcycle free parking. But if you're in a van or an RV, there is some 3-hour free parking. So hit this on the way to Mount Rushmore and get you a free spot. And we're gonna head right in here into town. It's only a 2-3 minute walk right in here in the middle of everything. There's not huge crowds, so it's not been too bad. Not bad at all. Well, we're gonna hit the little visitor center, which is right in the parking lot of the free parking. So you can't beat that, it's tiny. Steph's getting a little information about a walking tour that we can take, and you just have a little information, so maybe we can show you guys around. They do have some public restrooms here, because you know those are few and far between here in the mountains, but here we go. Your own little stamp here and make your own little configuration, make your own branding. That could get the Ruby Restaurant. You need a big blanket, Steph? Oh, that's warm. I know it is, isn't it? Please touch. Oh, most of the time it says please don't touch. So, oh wow. There you go. Good deal. Wish we had room for something like that. That'd keep us good and warm, wouldn't it? Definitely would replace the electric blanket. We've seen plenty of rocks and stuff in quartzite. They got their own little collection going on here. Load up the van. More weight. A nice big Indian. Alright, well, we've been walking around. There's not much to see. But I guess we should cross the street and go on the other side and at least see what's over there. Well, you can tell there's not a huge crowd here, which is super nice. Just enough people and enough bikes to be able to see something. Alright, Steph, I see you found one of these walking tours.
Yeah, this plaque right here actually talks about how the little house on the prairie was moved to the historic town of Keystone.
Well, guys, we did this side of the street, so I guess we'll walk across the street, head back down the other side. Keystone's not that big, so just plan to spend maybe an hour or two. Unless you're gonna get something to eat and a few beers, you might be here just a little bit longer. Redneck dog toy. Are you looking for your name, Steph?
I was looking for Sheldon. I found...
Oh, you looking for Sheldon? That's cute.
Yeah, I found Stephanie, and I found Stephanie with an F and an IE. I've never seen it like that.
Anna Summer. Check that out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Sheldon though, right?
No Sheldon.
Here's the old train depot. Long before cars and motorcycles came here, this is how you got here. Right on the train. Of course, they've got it decorated with lots of beautiful flowers. Black Hills Central Railroad. Was put on the historical registry 1893. Alright, it looks like it's open, so we might as well go inside. tour of any little town wouldn't be complete without a penny machine and getting a pressed penny, guys. So I know it's loud, but we're gonna press one of these South Dakota Keystone ones, right? All right. This one looks a little, oh, look. Oh, look at that. Keystone, South Dakota. Anything on the back? All right, guys. We'll add that penny to the collection, right? We stopped right here because we saw some stars on the ground. There's one here, there's another one here, and a few more. So we asked the nice gentleman that was sitting here if he knew any information about that, and I'll let him explain it here in a second.
That was the idea by the city, because if somebody wanted to dedicate a star to somebody, then they were gonna, put their names in them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
And
but
then it was a half-ass.
And it never went
It
anywhere,
never
right?
went all the way through. Yeah.
oh, okay, that's why
Okay.
they don't have no names on them or
Yep.
nothing.
All right.
They went that far with it, and then
just dropped the ball,
dropped
right?
the ball. Guys, I'm Dominic J. I own Leather and Stitch Customs.
Let's get that sign real quick. I'm sure you can find that all online, right?
Oh yeah, I'm on everything from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest. If it's out there, I'm on it, and I make leather better.
All right, and you're doing all this right by hand,
Yeah,
right
all
here.
by hand stitched.
I just saw him halfway make this right here, just in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? You've been
Yeah,
working
about
on
two
that?
2 hours, and
About
I can
2
knock this
hours?
out, and there's all
Nice.
the pieces here.
And then you've got all kinds of stuff here.
I make everything except for saddles and jackets and boots.
There you go. So, ladies, if you'd like, maybe a purse with a pistol holder or
Yeah.
something in it that's special, a little secret compartment.
I love that.
Maybe he's your guy. Hit him up on one of the social medias, and we like to promote anybody that's doing something out here great for the community. So, thanks for having us and doing something nice.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thanks
welcome.
for your support.
Well, right here on this walking tour is another example. This is called the Holy Terror, which this is just a replica of the building, but Steph found a little bit of information that she thought was really interesting.
It said Blair encouraged him to name the claim after his wife, Jenny. She wasn't so happy when she found out it was named the Holy Terror.
Oh, wow. So she was not. Well, underneath the bed here, we have a fridge and freezer, if you don't know. And it's still pretty stocked, but that ice cream people were eating looked pretty good, and we have some sherbet in here in the freezer. So we thought we'd be cheap and eat us some of our own ice cream here. So.
Well, the gentleman at the visitor's booth told us just across this bridge over here, there's more to see. So we're going to cross the bridge and see what there is to see.
All right, guys, we had our little bit of ice cream, and we even ate some macaroni salad, right?
Yes.
All right, guys, let's check it out. Well, on the walking stop, we found another placard here for number 1. This house which was built in 1890, for Henry Lupus and his family was one of the original residents in Keystone. He was the blacksmith, and now it serves as the Goodyear Hotel. And some of the original Mount Rushmore workers in the 1930s actually stayed here, right in this hotel. And here's number 2. This house was built in 1890. Ed Code, and the original resident of Keystone. It was built as far away as possible from the noises coming from the rock-crushing stomps of the Holy Terror Mine and the Keystone Mine located at the other end of town. So, you could probably hear them smashing rock all day long here. And the ground is kind of shaking. There's the Big Thunder Mine, like I was saying. That's cute. You could tell those houses are now hotels, but almost a couple hundred years old, guys. Keystone Historical Mining District. And look, there's even people down here panning for gold. Same thing.
Wow, the blue one?
Cool. For all of our prospecting friends, they do have some mining equipment, they said. It's like a little polisher and a small sleuth box. And look at all the hard hats in there for the tour. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, well, we checked out the Big Thunder Mine here. Walking around a little bit more. Check out what's here. We'll get on the road and see what else we can figure out in the next video here in a little bit. But this is pretty interesting, guys. Not bad at all. Mount Rushmore Telephone Company. Like I said, we're kind of getting into the old historical side over here, which I thought the other side was the historical side, but not really. This is kind of interesting too. But, thrift shop. And number 8 on our list, Tom Hoy, a local pharmacist, a sculptor of Mount Rushmore in front of the Hall Drug in 1931.
It says that his pharmacy survived 3 fires and outlasted several pharmacies. He operated under the license of his father-in-law and later died in 1924, the last registered pharmacist in Keystone.
Wow. Alright, here's the general store. Haley. I think that's how you say it. Couple other old buildings here. And we got a placard here, so let's check it out.
Number 13. Haley's store is the oldest continuous business in Keystone, built in 1895 as the Keystone Trading Company as a general merchandise store.
Alright, well, let's walk inside, why not? It says free Wi-Fi, clean restrooms. Might be closed. Yep, looks like it is. That's alright. That's still just kind of cool, isn't it?
Here's the plaque of the Keystone Trading Company, built in 1895. It has been placed on the National Registry of Historic Places.
Oh, pretty cool. I didn't expect for it to be closed, but that's alright. But that looks like that is most of historical Keystone here. Vintage Exchange, here's number 10. It's pretty cool. We should walk over there and check that out. Number 10. Eugene MD.
Doctor's office. This office was built as a statewide office for Dr. Eugene Holtz, a physician for Hill City.
Alright, so this was the town doctor's office, right?
Yes.
Alright, works.
Alright, this is the ice house from the first original Forest Service Ranger Station in the Black Hills, located on Box Elder Creek, 3 miles from south of present-day Nemo, South Dakota by Steamboat Rock. Moved to this location in 2004, the 2-story civilian drugstore building was at this location, and the 1-story city meat market was to the south of the drugstore.
Alright, so this is part of the National Forest Service, right? Pretty cool. Alright guys, well, we've walked around historical Keystone here. I think we've pretty much seen the whole town.
Yeah, it was really neat to do the walking tour, catch the history while going through the town. We really enjoyed doing that. I hope you enjoyed it too.
We love doing these little small towns, and I know you guys too. We really just like the back roads, but we're gonna head on out of Keystone, make our way back to the van, and we're gonna be heading to Mount Rushmore in the next video, guys. But until then, we hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching. Please like,
comment,
and subscribe.
Check us out on Patreon and Instagram.
Hit the bell for more notifications.
And we'll see you in the next one.
All right, guys. Keystone, South Dakota. Looking good, guys. Looking good.
Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned to see Mount Rushmore.
There you